Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Odetola Oyeyemi, aka Yemi God, aka Abba's baby girl forever. If you have not clicked on the subscription button, please click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button so that you can be notified anytime I drop a new content here. Whoa guys, I'm so happy to be back here today, and today we'll be talking about something very very important, just like you have seen in um just like you have seen in the topic. Today we'll be talking about, is proposal necessary, guys? Okay, this will be like in two forms. Like, if you hear the word proposal necessary, like, are you saying that it's not necessary for a guy to propose to a girl? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying right now is that's all I put it, that thing we do, going on our knees and bringing out a ring to propose to a lady. I'm like, okay, are those things necessary? Like, for now I'm talking about people who are from the same kingdom as mine, that is the Christian kingdom. Like, you guys have been in a courtship for a long time, and in Christendom you don't be in courtship to how I put it now, you don't be in a courtship to see how it goes. You be in courtship because you are sure this is whom the Lord will have you be with, and you are sure that the Lord will have you get married to this person. You are not testing waters, you are not testing grounds, and you it's very very surprising for me to see a guy go on his knees and bring out a ring, and is proposing for her to marry him. What about the one that you did behind the cameras? Is it that those does not count? I want to understand the logic behind that, and I will actually be very very grateful if somebody can go in the comment section and explain the logic behind a guy going on his knees, bringing out the ring and proposing to a lady. If you had already proposed to her before and she had just said yes, she was going to marry you. But that's not our center for discussion today. Our center for discussion today is what's the most surprising for me is how excited and how surprised the ladies usually are. And I'm like, what? Were you not expecting him to get married to you? I've seen a lot of ladies jump, scream, pull off their wig. Some are so excited they start crying, and I'm like, okay guys, we need to really talk about these things. Like, is it that the relationship was not well defined? Is it that you were not expecting him to get married to you? Were you testing ground, even in Christendom now? I think that's one of the things we need to iron out to avoid a lot of how I put it now, to avoid a lot of confusion. If your relationship was well defined from the beginning, and you guys knew that you were going to be getting married to each other, and you knew you were going to get married, the guy came to you and he said he wants to spend the rest of his life with you, or if believes that the Lord will have him spend the rest of his life with you, and you had said yes to him in private, and you guys have been in a relationship, in courtship for a period of time, then he goes on his knees and brings out a ring and is asking you to marry him, and you are jumping and you are screaming and you are crying. Guys, I don't understand the logic behind it, and I feel like it shouldn't be so, because you already know you want to spend the rest of your life with each other. And if he's just doing it for the paparazzi, or he's just doing it to spice up the relationship, or he's doing it to take the relationship to the next level, it's not something you should cry about. It's not something you should scream about. It's not something that you should behave sometimes I'm so irritated, especially when I'm sure that this person is within my kingdom. If you are not from the kingdom of Christ, let me put out a disclaimer right now. If you're not from the kingdom of Christ, guys, this video is not for you. Like, it's not for you. I don't want any form of criticism in my comment section right now. I'm talking about those from the kingdom of God. Whereas you go to a sister and you propose to her and she had said yes to you in public, and in private, then you go public and you wanted to do the paparazzi thing, and you wanted to snap pictures, do videos. I think if you want to do that, I don't think there's anything wrong in spicing up your relationship. But where I have the problem is with my gender. God, my gender, we need to do better, because screaming, crying, shouting when a guy proposed to you in public, he brings out camera, everybody's there, and you're crying, and maybe you were surprised, you were not expecting him to do something like that. You could be surprised, but the way some sisters scream, hey God, I want to understand that logic. As much as I don't want to be judgmental, but I'm also from this gender, and I feel like if you guys were heading towards somewhere before, and he said, okay, he opens the door and say, okay, it's time to go now, should you cry? Should you? Plus, I believe that a lot of people like this are. Should I? Because I'm trying to understand it. I've been trying to think about it, and I think it's appropriate that I bring it out here. Let's talk about this. It's not appropriate, guys. From my own point of view, I'm trying as much as possible. As you can see, I'm struggling not to be judgmental right now, guys. Like, I'm struggling not to be judgmental. Like, what were you expecting? What? I feel like it's something we should talk about. What were you expecting? Okay, maybe I'm overreacting right now, but as much as possible, I feel like I'm not overreacting, guys. My gender, we need to do better. If a guy comes to you in private and said, okay, I want to spend the rest, I feel like God will have me spend the rest of my life. You don't need to scream. You could be surprised, like he didn't tell you was gonna do that, so you could be surprised. But you are jumping, shouting, pulling off your wig, eating him, or even crying. Guys, let's do better, please. Let's do better. You are known. You wanted to get married. That's why you were going out. That's why you were chilling. That's why you were planning your future together. I hope that we'll do better. I really hope we'll do better. Anyways, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this section. I wanted to keep this video as short as possible. Thank you for joining us once again. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Click on the subscription button, the notification button, like. You know what you do when you like these videos? You tell YouTube that this video you want YouTube to suggest it to more people. Please, so like, share with your friends. If these contents are blessing you, share with your friends, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.